Mixes drinks at soda fountain. Fuck you. Okay, I feel good. I think this is how we're gonna do it. Spanish? I do know me a little bit of Spanish. Yeah, that too, Loki. I do like this one because, like, having played the games like Square Dot's here, I know Hess Knight's hidden around here, Demantoid. I feel like... I do feel like I need another row, maybe? Oh wait, why is that there? No, delete that row. Oh wait, no, why did color get messed up? Wait, hold up. Add row below. Oh, I messed the color up for this one, that's what I did. Wait, no. I forget, because I can already see there's a couple of characters that, like, I'm looking at the picture and I don't remember them. Yeah. So let's get started. I forgot. That's it. Yeah, there we go. I know it's like I remember, and I forgot what the other one was. Alright, let's go down a little bit more. Okay. So, first off, yes, Eye Patch Connie. I'm curious why this is here. So, she's here for one episode, and it's like Steven's dream sequence in Rose's room, so... like, cool concept and everything, but not like a character, I would say. Nah, I think this one should be like So that's where gonna be our first entry. Is like, I don't really dislike it, but you know, you have like 5 minutes of screen time. I can't really give you much. A concept. Yeah. So this here is the Cactus Steven from Steven Universe Future. I'd have to say again. Well, see, for a moment I wanted to pause and put it into quite good. But the thing is, it's like a similar character to like Dream Connie, in that basically the character is there sort of there for one episode to explore some of Steven's thoughts and insecurities. So I feel like I would have to move these along at the same time, but I don't feel like doing that, so they're both going to be in the I category. I know, I feel bad for the cactus too. Alright, so next up we have the two Lapises, Mean and Nice Lapis, or I think one was also called Freckles. Gotta say, first of all, I'm a slut for Lapis Lazulis. I love the design. I do enjoy the I guess OG Lapis quite a bit. I'm gonna have to put them in quite good. They were really cute. Low-key felt like Lapis made bottoms out of the two of them at the end. When they were like, you know, they're like on their knees and shit. Like, the subtext was definitely there. So yeah, I'm a fan of them. Like, I was also... I wish that there was more in future, because I wanted to see them come back. And especially the nice one that came back to Homeworld. Like, I would have loved to just get maybe like a slice of life episode, just kind of like exploring her coming and, you know, coming back, getting used to life on Earth and all that stuff. But yeah, unfortunately. So next up we have the Connie. Now, Connie, maybe not my favorite character, but a really awesome character. I do like her quite a bit. I like how she kind of,
keep coming and coming, and we don't even know
hello.
what they are. We don't know anything.
Timbo the Wizard. Thank you very much for the raid, I appreciate that. Yo, Sloops. Is that a right queue? Whoa. Lots of cool people. Timbo, how are you? How was your stream? What were you up to? Hope you're doing well. Got a bunch of people.
He was literally standing on air, absolutely.
Yes, I know you don't stream too much anymore, Sloops, so I figure shouting out Knights of the Batom would work for that. I'm assuming that we're in very similar communities, so I'm gonna have to. Oh shit! Polar Bear, thank you for the 5 gift subs. New alert, by the way.
Yeah, he just throws a bottle of stuff. That's why I never grabbed him.
I mean, is that not a good alert?
Mission for you. This time it's that pompous mayor of ours, always acting like he runs.
Thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs, Polar Bear. That's awesome of you. Appreciate that very much. Big C, Y27, JBro Project, and Cyber Loki. All people that I know. That's awesome. And Beep, thank you for the 100 gay bits. I'm glad, and now we go back to the Chill Steve Universe music. I was in the middle of trying to go give Timbo a follow. Thank you, someone followed me? I look at my alerts now. Oh yeah, thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. I will drop you a follow. Yeah, I'm assuming, you know, if you know Raichu, you know, Sloop, I'm gonna drop you a follow. Let's see, Axiom Verge 2. Never heard of that game. I bet it's fun though. Yeah, I guess this is a good time to say too. I decided to add alerts for like gifts of bombs. I have a unique one for at least 5, another for at least 10, and another for at least 20. I didn't think they'd really get used, but I guess one just got used. Congratulations, you just witnessed history, everyone. They get progressively longer too. Also, hi Skelly, I saw you as well. Ooh, a Metroidvania. Nice, nice. You love Steven, you haven't seen the final season. I'm a huge fan. You check out that. That's one of my curtains. I've got this lovely, lovely plush here of Pearl. Check that out, Pearl. I've had her for about 3 years now. It's like my prized possession, and I absolutely love Pearl. Interestingly enough, the one thing that I think everyone here knows is what tier Pearl's going to be at. So, not spoiler alert. I've honestly never really played Metroidvania as much. Like, not that I'm necessarily against trying them out, but I just, like, kind of never got around to them. But they do look super fun. Possible dab? Oh yeah. I got a dab for the salt of the beep. My favorite beep salts. But yeah, anyway, so we were talking about Connie before the massive amounts of hype came out, by the way. Also, again, if you're not following Polar Bear's swag, he also runs Save the Light, is like literally the one other runner. So he's discovered various things in his speedrun. We just did a race too, so that was really fun. But yeah, Connie is gonna go up here in Super Cool Cats, because I really enjoy Connie. I think he's a great character. I love her and Steven. Her as a character, like very a motivated character, very brave and courageous. Like, can we talk about the fact that she, like, in the movie, like, rides Lion into battle against Spinel? She's willing to go to Homeworld and everything. It's absolutely amazing. Love Connie. Thank you very much, RajQ, for the 100 bits. Oh shit, we got a hype train? Damn. Y'all are going a little bit wild here today. That is true. It's not like 4 of my badges are per-related and multiple of my alerts are per-related as well. Exactly. Connie is just... everything about Connie is perfect. Like... great character. Like, frankly, the only reason why I wouldn't put Connie into, like, a higher tier is just... as much as I love her, she doesn't hit that, like, relatableness with the character. Tsunami is the best gem. Alright, you gotta get me a specific picture of Tsunami. Unless you want me to just, like, pick something out. Oh, we're doing some redemptions now, too? Oh yeah, I'm gay. Low key, yes, Rhea. That's kind of why. Okay, so next up, we have Aquamarine. So when I was racing Polar Bear earlier, I mentioned that I had at least 2 characters that I would put on a very low tier. And we've come to one of them. Alright, I'll catch you later, Timbo. Thank you very much for the raid. I look forward to checking you out live sometime. So yeah, I am like very open to liking characters. I'm open to like enjoying like characters that are shitty people for the fact that they're written well and enjoyable in the story. When it comes to Aquamarine, I just do not like Aquamarine. I find her annoying. I dislike her. I want to grab her and throttle her, and just like a football, I want to slam her into the ground, and then just like bury her. Not 6 feet under, like 20 feet under, because we don't want a zombie Aquamarine. That would be horrible. So, like the meme, I'm going to take multiple drinks at the water fountain and say, "Fuck you, Aquamarine. Hope you get shattered." You can DM it to me, Theo. Seed. Oh no, don't worry. I can do a little bit of cropping myself. Oh, the like Tsunami with like the Jotaro face. Oh, definitely. Hold the phone, folks. We're about to have a kitty on cam. See, you really have been saving up a lot. So this is a picture where I looked at it and I was like, all right, this cat looks like Jotaro right now, and I'm here for it. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a big picture. That is Tsunami, my roommate's cat. He's amazing. I love him. He literally screams all the time for food because he's starving. And we can fit him right up here in the corner. Right by the S tier characters, because that's where he belongs. Oh yeah, I totally agree with that, Sloops. But like, I feel like Aquamarine, like, I don't know, maybe they could have expanded more on Aquamarine, but it's like, I don't feel a reason for her to like be redeemed, too. But yeah. So down here we have, ooh, I got a tier 1 emote. I pied. Oh, it's a dog? Nice. But yeah. So, this, I believe, is either a corrupted Jasper or a corrupted Quartz. So I suppose I want to put them in they-I, because, like, unless they were, like, in Steven Universe Future for a little bit, I don't think we really, saw it much. Blue Lace Agate? Yeah, I can't say from Lars's Bakery. Okay, yeah, they go in they-I. Not quite good, because I could not put her on the same pedestal as the two Lapises, though. So, there's that. Okay. I didn't think they would be next to each other, but Holly Blue Agate is going next to Aquamarine. I don't really like Holly Blue Agate. Another character where, okay, but like, it doesn't matter if she has boots. She's kind of a bitch. And also a character that I feel like couldn't, like... Alright, okay. I will put Holly Blue Agate a little bit above Aquamarine, just because I feel like maybe if we got a little bit of an expansion on her, and like, I feel like we can kind of like interpret that she has a bit of like a, I don't know, like inferiority complex or something, and kind of like, still not a likable character, but a character that I feel like I understand why she is the way she is. Like, if that makes sense, right? That's what I would say. That's what I'd say. Alright. This one I'm gonna say I forgore. I think, again, there was someone in SU Future for a little bit, in like one episode. But I honestly, I cannot tell you what, I cannot even tell you what gemstone this is. So I'm sorry, I'm going to say I forgore. But yeah. But from the beach episode, I forgore. I'm sorry, Rhea, but I forgore. But next up, we're going to have Vidalia. Vidalia, the mother of onion and sour cream. And I gotta say, Vidalia is pretty cool. MILF. See, I'm gonna say, I have a headcanon. I think back in the day, you know, before Yellowtail, before she became a mom, I think the amethyst in her had a thing going on, you know? I feel like that's not. I feel like if it wasn't a kids show, they would have said that a little more straightforward. I think Vidalia is cool. I love younger Vidalia too that we see in the flashback. But yeah, Vidalia, super cool cats. They're really awesome. Freaking love Vidalia. Vidalia is White Diamond's mom, yeah. They still ton wrestle once in a while. Yeah, I mean, you know, Yellowtail, you know, he's out at sea for long periods of time. Vidalia is sometimes craving the touch of another living creature. And Amethyst is there to provide. Next up we have Topaz. So I'm assuming this is specifically the Topaz that's with Aquamarine. I'm gonna put Topaz in quite good. Like, yeah, maybe she was only around for about 2 episodes, but I love the fact that the two of them like fuse. That they care a lot about each other. The fact that they even tried to like talk to Aquamarine and kind of get her to like see Steven's way and everything. Maybe not too much else to say, but yeah, for you know, the couple episodes that they were around, I thoroughly enjoyed them. Next we have Nicki Minaj as a fusion. Again, a character I think only in 1 episode she's actually voiced, and like the whole meme was that Cartoon Network didn't have the money to afford Nicki Minaj again. But I really enjoyed Sugarlight, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that in Super Cool Cats. I just love the idea too that like Ruby, Sapphire, and Amethyst just kind of make this sort of like chaotic fusion in a way. Like as if like Amethyst and Ruby kind of overpower Sapphire, like personality-wise, you know. I think that's really cool. Steven, I feel like we gotta save Steven. Okay, I'm putting Steven back down there because I feel like Steven needs like a long talking about before I put him somewhere. I forgore. Yeah, I don't know. Like there's all these lesbian space rocks, and then there's like this dude with a shield. I forgore. Yeah, like I don't even remember the last episode that Steven Universe character appeared in. And yes, Skelly, I would love to see something. Steven, give it to me. Steg. Steg is the fusion of Steven and Greg. Now, before I play some, and this doesn't like affect my rankings, I was really hoping that they were going to get Jack Black to voice the fusion, the potential fusion of Steven and Greg. Like even before Steven Universe Future aired, like we know that Steven confused with humans because of Stevani, so we knew that like theoretically Steven can fuse with Greg, with you know, Vidalia, with Mayor Dewey, Sour Cream, etc. So I was hoping like Jack Black would have been like so cool they got him to voice Steg, and they did end up getting a musician. It's the voice actress of Opal in real life is married to the voice actor of Steg, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna say for Steg is quite good in my eyes. First of all, Steg is kind of like a JoJo reference because he's super buff. He's got like the Josuke hair in the front and everything. Also kind of just so like the thing I like about Steg and the fact that it just like doesn't quite look like Greg and Steven is, and I'm not sure if this is confirmed or just a fan theory, but the reason why Steg looks the way that he does is because it's meant to represent how each of them view the other. So like Steven thinks that Greg is like the coolest father ever, like an awesome father, awesome person, inspiration, role model, everything, right? And then Greg thinks that Steven is really cool. And they just like love each other and think that the other is just like the coolest person on the planet. So like their fusion is just like this cool rock star, almost like anime kind of character. So I just really love the concept behind it. It tugs at me heartstrings. Yeah, that too. Independent Together, awesome song. Steven Universe movie, yeah, awesome. So next up we have, I forget if his name is, no, Frybo is the name of the mascot. This is, Ronaldo and Pewie's, is his name Pewee? The little dude. Yeah, but, it's their father. PD, that's where it is. PP. I guess the little dude. I'm gonna have to put him in like And so basically like just means like average, and like I don't have an opinion one way or the other. Like he did appear in multiple episodes. And, like, he did, you know, care about PD and everything, like, and Ronaldo, that much is obvious, but I kind of feel like overall, unlike, what was this, Tourmaline here, who's, like, pretty cute, and then, like, Dream Connie and Cactus Steven, that had, like, a lot of importance in character development, I feel like the father here just kind of didn't contribute as much to like developing other characters. He's just kind of like there in Beach City. So this is kind of just like he's here because he is there to give the world life, if that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, I don't know, maybe they wanted to explore like human relationships more with Steven, but for maybe like time reasons they just weren't able to. That kind of makes sense to me. Next we have I don't remember her name, but her nickname among some of the fans of the series is Pussy Gem, because her gem is in her crotch. Otherwise, I think he maybe has like one line of talking or something like that. Spudomine? You want Steven to be gay for someone? I like the idea that Steven is wearing a pansexual jacket. So, you know, I'm here for non-binary pan Steven. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna put this gem in AI just because the Crewniverse put the gem in her crotch. So like, I gotta give a thumbs up to that, because that's just like funny to me. Steven is like, what's a gender? I'm a diamond. So next up we have Sardonyx. Now, this may be a little bit of not surprised because, you know, we do talk about Steven Universe on occasion on my channel. And, I always say, if Garnet doesn't count as a fusion... Wait, no, you go back there. Wait, where did she go? Oh, there you go. No, fuck you, you go up here. So yeah, I always say, if Garnet doesn't count because she's a permafusion, Sardonyx is my favorite fusion. I love Sardonyx, love her personality, love the fourth wall breaking. She is also kind of attractive. She's got a giant hammer, and you know, I'm into it. I like giant hammers. They have a G502. Probably. Do you mean on my video card? It's like a NVIDIA GeForce something. That is true, Raya. That is true. Oh, the mouse? Microsoft Comfort Mouse 3000? Yeah, something like that. Oh yeah, I can get behind Steven being ace as well, for sure. So next we have... Okay, so this... Okay, so this is, one of the Rose Quartzes that I think Rose based herself off of from that one episode in Steven Universe Future. I would say, I guess I'll get them all out of the way. I did like them all. I kind of feel the same as the other Lapises in that they're all quite good. And is this was this the horny one? I think that was the horny one. Right. This was the shy one, this was the excited one, and this was the horny one. That made Pearl blush and run into the bathroom. But yeah, all of the Rose Quartzes that appeared, you know, actually, I'm gonna put them down here. Just because I feel like they're similar. Okay, it's like they're similar to Dream Connie and Cactus Steven in that they're there for one episode and they're there for sort of like background and lore and character development reasons. And I feel like they did a pretty solid job for what they were meant to do. So, yeah, the three of them, we're going to toss them right there. And so, now we get to Rose Quartz. And this is going to be the last one I do before I go take a little bathroom break. So, Rose Quartz. I just want to make sure this is like, yeah, because we got pink diamond there. So yeah, Rose Quartz. It's kind of a whole thing with Steven Universe. Is you see Rose's character development in reverse. So basically, you start off the series thinking that Rose Quartz, yes, Rose and Pink are separated in this one. So yeah, you basically, we start off the series and we'll get the character development of Rose / Pink Diamond in reverse as to how it usually is, which is they develop like over the course of the series into something else. So it's like we see what Rose is like at basically the end of her life and what kind of person she grew into. And then as time goes on, we learn more about her history and it's like, wow, like she kind of did a lot of fucky things to become the person she grew into. So, in a way, Rose is, I think, a well-written character in that she kind of does feel real. Like, you know, as a person, it just kind of like was really fucky and grew over time and became something better, despite all of her flaws. But still, that being said, like, it's a bit hard to say, but I will say she's not as bad as Aquamarine, so I'm gonna throw her into No Me Gusta. And again, that's not because I think she's like a badly written character. I think she's written fantastically, and I feel like because of that, she's written in a way where you're kind of like maybe not supposed to like her that much. You're supposed to kind of have like very mixed feelings about Rose Quartz. So because of that, Rose, you become No Me Gusta. And with that said, we got a couple of characters up, so I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and we're gonna continue. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, exactly. There's just like nuance to Pink and Rose. But despite that, I still definitely lean more towards the, like, you know, fucky wucky. And honestly, while we're at it, let's just go ahead and grab Pink Diamond. If I'm going to say their Rose is No Me Gusta, Pink Diamond is mixing the drinks at the soda fountain and then saying, fuck you. Like, for multiple reasons, I feel like Pink Diamond is just, like, not a good person. If we're, like, sort of separating the, like, you know, Pink on Homeworld versus Rose Quartz as, you know, the rebel, I feel like Pink has to be below Rose Quartz. Also, the other... Oh no, Fixie, have you not seen the Vine? Like, there's a Vine where this guy goes up to a water fountain, like a soda fountain, and, like, goes under, like, each one for, like, half a second. Then, like, he drinks it and looks at the camera and he says, fuck you. I'm referencing that, by the way, if you didn't know that. That's what this one is for. But yeah, okay, the other thing too with Pink is, and Pink/Rose is, I'm incredibly biased because she really fucked over Pearl, and I love Pearl. So you know, it's like, I can't forgive her. Can't forgive her for that. Also, yeah, you're not wrong, Crystallis, because multiple of these are just the same gem, but they're like different people. You know? Also, hi, Crystallis. So next up we have, Rondite was her name, I think. So Rondite, if I remember, is a fusion of a ruby and a pearl. One of the off colors. I'm gonna say, quite good. I think she's really cute. Like, personality-wise and appearance. I really like her backstory. I really want to know what the backstory is. Like, what happened to make a pearl and a ruby, like, I guess kind of, you know, fuse, get together, sort of make that sort of relationship, or whatever happened. Again, something I'm a little bit disappointed, you know, Steven Universe didn't quite get to explore. But that being said, I do enjoy the off colors, so I'm gonna have to put that in the quite good category. Yeah, I do believe that they have released art of Morganite. And she looks kind of cool, like she's kind of short and has hair covering her eyes. But yeah. No me gusta means that, like, I don't like the character, but I don't necessarily outright hate them. Whereas these two, Aquamarine and Pink Diamond, I would say, like, I hate their guts. Like, basically, if I was at a party and I saw a no me gusta, I would just, like, side-eye them every time I saw them. Mix his drink at the soda fountain, fuck you. Like, I would, like, intentionally antagonize them if we were at a party, basically. Is, like, I don't dislike you at all, but I don't, like, necessarily like you. You're just kind of like, shrug. Yeah, I think it's in End of the Era of Fixie. Yeah, I guess if you haven't, there is art of what Rebecca believes, what Rebecca says that Morganites look like. That is the thing that's out there. So next we have, is that Rainbow Quartz? Yeah, I believe that is Rainbow Quartz, the Pearl and Rose variants, not 2.0, which is Steven and Pearl. So Rainbow Quartz is I forgot. I remember because it's a song that Greg sings, and I'm a big fan of Greg's songs. I feel like Greg's songs are kind of underrated by most people. I like them because they always remind me of rock songs, and like classic rock is kind of my like comfort music zone, so I like them quite a bit. That being said, I'm gonna put Rainbow Quartz in the egg category because she basically appears in a cutscene. She basically appears just like during a song in the flashback. We don't really know much about what her personality was like or anything like that, so, you know. Can't say that I dislike her, but I don't necessarily, you know, like her. You know, I'm not gonna go out of my way to buy merchandise of Rainbow Quartz or anything. Yeah, exactly. So next up we have, so I've never played this game. I think it was called The Lost Fable. But this is The Lonely Pearl. And what I remember is that she's apparently trapped in a book or something. Sort of like the same deal as Lapis being trapped in the mirror. Like, this Pearl got trapped in a book of some sort. And she's corrupted as well. And Steven, like, throughout the game, like, you uncorrupt her. So I don't know her. But the fact that she is a Pearl, and I'm, like, a huge simp for a Pearl, I gotta say that she's gotta be at least aight, not neutral. She's got the Pearl sticking out through. Maybe if I knew more about the character, I would put her up a little bit more, but I don't know enough about the backstory to say anything. Yeah, it's like it was a mobile game called like The Lost Fables or something like that. Fable. I'm pretty sure Fable is in the name. But yeah, it's like one of the mobile games that's not a part of the Light series. So I feel like most people probably don't know much about it. I have a type for pearls. That is correct. Speaking of pearls, this is the pearl that appeared very briefly in Homeworld Bound that gave tours. So it's like she was given a tour to a group of gems, and then like they move aside and you see Spinel. So again, just based on the fact that she is a Pearl, I know I'm gonna like her, so... We know literally nothing else about her, so I'm gonna have to put her in the, they aight category. Regine Pearl. Yeah, I imagine she probably does have like an actual name, but like it wasn't in the show, because it just has a couple of lines. This is Dream Connie that appears in an episode called Rose's Room. And then this is like the Connie that appears in like almost every episode. So now we have Pink Pearl. Again, I am a major slut for pearls, and I absolutely adore Pink Pearl. I think she's cute. I love the Leia haircut. I don't know what's like officially called, but to me this is the Princess Leia hair. Yeah, I love her. I love the fusion. Is the fusion down here? Is Mega Pearl here? Oh, there's Mega Pearl. Again, Mega Pearl. I'm a slut for fusions. I'm a slut for pearls. So a fusion between two pearls. It can't get any better than that. It's amazing. Spinnerl, I love Spinnerl too. Like aside from Lapidot, Pink Pearl and Spinel, I love the idea of those two pink bitches getting together and bonding. Yeah, Pearl and Pink Pearl for like a week. But everyone shipped Spinel and Pink Pearl, even though they never met. No, I was one of them. Got gender envy for Mega Pearl? Me too. And I know that Pink Pearl, I never saw it, but was it like Untero Girl or whatever it's called? Like megally inspired by a character in that, I believe. But yeah, Pink Pearl, like, love her. I feel bad for her. I want to give her a hug after all she's been through. Great character. Pearls, baby. Love the pearls. So this here... Utena. Revolutionary Girl, yeah, Utena, that's what it's called. I'm probably, again, like all these other gems, not quite enough to put them into the quite good territory, but enough to say that I do like them. And, you know, kind of wishing maybe they appeared a little bit more often. But I think she just appeared in one episode. I think she was one of the people working in the pizza shop in the beach episode. Oh yeah, Rhea knows a lot about Steven Universe. So this here, I feel like she appeared in like the very first episode of Steven Universe Future. I'm gonna put them in the A category because I don't think they really had anything that contributed to like the plot. I think they were just kind of there for like a little bit. So again, like, with these others, like, not a bad character, but just, they're there to kind of, like, give the world life, as opposed to really do anything on their own. Okay. So, we got Pearl here. That means we gotta add a new row. My beloveds. It is plural, by the way. So, Pearl, gonna have to go up in this one. Can I need to give it a better color. Excuse me, let me give you a better color. Apparently it's telling me I can't make it. There we go. Like, let's give it like a nice, like, pearl teal. There we go. There we go. I mean, how much can I say, really? If you've been around me for, like, at least 2 seconds, you know how much I love Pearl. Pearl's amazing. I relate to her a lot. I've got a massive plush of Pearl over here. Good old Pearl. Oh, you know what? You're all going to get a free boop. Free boop. Bam. Free boop. Free booping from Le Pearl. Yeah, but, I relate a lot to Pearl. Oh yeah, we got FFZ emotes. We got, if you're a follower, you should have Pearl Booty. Plenty of Pearl emotes that you can post. Pearl, highly relatable character. Amethyst was my favorite until we started getting more backstory on the characters. And the more I learned about Pearl, the more I was like, oh shit, I relate a lot to this character. Pearl is the best gem. Yeah, I mean, I could probably write an essay on why Pearl is such an amazing character. But suffice to say, Pearl is one of the 2 Steven Universe characters that I just, like, relate a lot to, and so Pearl has to get a special tier all on her own. So yeah, write the essay. Maybe I will. Maybe that's what's going to kill my writer block. It's just me writing this essay. So next up here we have Squaridot. So Squaridot is from Steven Universe Save the Light, the game that I speedrun and that you all just saw. Also, she's in Unleash a Light for a bit too. And you know what? Despite not actually even appearing in the show, I feel like I'm going to have to give it up for Super Cool Cats. Because I do like Paradox quite a bit. I like a little bit that we see of her in Save the Light, but Unleash the Light kind of expands on her story a little bit more, and you get to know more about her. And I just really enjoy her. I would absolutely love it if we got to see Squaridot either. Well, I guess at this point we'd have to hope for like comic books where she interacts with other characters. So yeah, Squaridot, pretty damn cool. Second to last in Alright. This is a Pearl that appeared very briefly in one episode of Steven Universe Future. So yeah. I know, I would love to see Square Dot get expanded on a bit more as well. So next up we have Peridot. So Peridot means we're gonna have to make another row as well. Hold up. Fantastic SSJ3, that's Super Saiyan 3 babes. So, there is a category that's going to be between my beloveds and S tier bitches, and that's going to be a fantastic Super Saiyan 3 babes. And, that's where we're going to put Peridot. So, aside from Pearl and the second mystery person, Peridot is another character that I enjoy quite a bit, that I relate to quite a bit, and I sympathize with, and really enjoy the character development and how she was written. I love how Peridot goes from this sort of like, this like villainous gem, part of Homeworld that scares you a little bit. She's just like killing her robots and wants to kill Steven. And then she's just like a nerd that watches television and has ships that she hyperfixates on. And I love that about her. Everything about Peridot, I just love her, like, enthusiasm, her personality. She seems very nice. Probably one of the characters of Steven Universe that would, like, listen to you for hours talk about your interests just because she cares about you and considers you a friend. It's just, fantastic. I love Peridot. And also, like her closing episode, so to speak, in Steven Universe Future was also just really fantastic. Everything about Peridot is great. Like, basically, what's going to separate characters from S tier bitches and fantastic is that there's like an extra layer of relating to the character, and so Peridot gets this spot on the tier list. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. So next up we have Opal. I do like Opal quite a bit. That is the fusion of Pearl and Amethyst, if anyone doesn't know. Also was in the song was Stag, Independent Together. So, the thing that's going to be the kind of deciding factor here is I ultimately, at the end of the day, I like Sardonyx more than any other fusion. So she's going to go here next to Super Cool Cats, next to Sugarlight. I feel like that's the spot that she deserves. Yeah, I definitely would have liked to have seen more of Opal, but whatever we did get of Opal, I thought was really awesome. Sugarlight, I don't fucking care. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Crystallis. Don't make me start saying Korikyu, okay? I will do that to you. I will do that to you. So next up we have, again, one of the corrupted Jaspers, I think. I'm probably going to toss her next to They-ite as well. Because again, they appeared, they had like their little slot, but otherwise they kind of just had like a bit to contribute and nothing really else. But, you know, I do The thing is, I do like Jasper quite a bit, so just like based off the design, kind of like the same with the pearls. Just elevates them up a little bit. Obsidian. Obsidian is pretty cool. So I don't see another one. So this is presumably the Obsidian that's Steven with the 3 gems, not the rose quartz version. So I think for this one, I'm gonna have to say Obsidian is pretty cool. Doesn't speak. I don't even know if she's capable of speaking. But just for the fact that it's a pretty badass character, it's just like a gigantic flame-wielding volcano monster in a way. Well, Holly Blue, fuck off. No, get back down there. Obsidian, we're gonna put in the quite good category, and that's really more to do with the fact that every time Obsidian was on screen, I was just like, oh, this is awesome. Just cheering on the giant woman with a sword, basically. So that's about all to say for Obsidian. Next up we have Nephrite, who appeared a little bit briefly. It was the sort of like a centipedal, I think was what they called her when she was corrupted. And then she becomes uncorrupted. She was around for like 2 or 3 episodes. Also a pretty cool character. Yeah, I do believe this is specifically the one that was the centipedal. So, again, I'm probably going to put her in the quite good category, like a step above the rest here, because I thought she was really cool. I would have loved to have learned more about her. But, yeah, I really enjoyed her, you know, short time on the show. I like her design as well, so multiple reasons to like her. And now down here we have Marty. So again, this is going to be you know, fuck you. We're putting Marty down here. Piece of mega shit. Fucked over Greg, fucked over Vidalia, probably fucked over multiple other people, like indirectly probably fucked over Steven if you think about it. Like, if we're being honest, Marty is probably the entire reason that, like, I don't know. Like, imagine something bad, and we can just blame it on Marty. Like, that's the kind of person he is. Fucking breaks the fountain. Fucked over sour cream. Fucked over onion. Just massive amounts of fuckery. But yeah, like, if someone had to ask, if someone came up to me and they were like, Varlden, do you think that anyone in Steven Universe is straight? If you had to pick one person to be the heterosexual, who would it be? I would be like, it's Marty. That's the one person there, it's Marty. So, yeah. Marty, goes down here in the fuck you category, okay? So next up, I forget her name, but this is, Ronaldo's girlfriend, or it was her girlfriend? His girlfriend? Oh, that's Lars's mom? Wait, didn't Ronaldo have a girlfriend from like one episode? Oops. Oh fuck, it's Lars's mom. Oh my god. You know Ronaldo's going for the MILFs. I mean, you know, they're not related. They're not related though. She might be down on this list somewhere. Okay, so Lars's mom, I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna put Lars's mom in the I category, just because I feel like she fits into that sort of like, you know, was there for an episode, maybe a background character for like an episode or two. You know, nothing wrong with the character, but basically just there kind of for world building purposes, to be there for like other more main characters to develop. So that's where we're going to toss her at, the I category. Now, Malachite. Malachite's fun. So, the fusion of Jasper and Lapis, which, a bit of a nuanced character. Kind of a villain? I don't really know. So, you know, Malachite appears briefly in the end of Season 1, appears again later for a Watermelon Island. I kind of like how she sort of represents, like, a bad relationship from both sides, you know? Almost kind of like the embodiment of a, like, toxic relationship, in a way. Which is, like, really cool stuff. Oh, hey, Doc. Hey, welcome on in, Doc. Let me give you a shout out. Hey, everyone from Doc's stream.
They just keep coming, and we don't even know what they are. We don't know
We're just
anything.
doing some Steven Universe character tier listing right now. So a big old, like, discussion, chill kind of time.
Because once you finally get it, you're like, yes, I finally got it.
Yes, exactly. It was really nice having that sort of nuance to it. So, I like Malachite a lot. So, I'm probably gonna say, quite good. Like, I don't think I could say Malachite. That's what they call her over in England, Malachite. So, I don't quite feel like I could say that she is on par with, you know, Connie and, like, Vidalia. So I'm going to say quite good along with these other characters. Quite enjoy where she is in the story. And also her design. I mean, a giant, like, 70-foot tall woman. You know, who out there does not like that kind of character design? If you say you don't, then you're lying. So, next up we have, Lapis Ravioli. Fantastic character. So, again, if, you know me, or you've been around for some streams, this one probably isn't going to be coming around much as a surprise. Lapis is going to be going up here next to Peridot. So there's Pearl and the mystery character that nobody knows. But then down here, we have Peridot and Lapis. So there's Pearl next to this character, and then there's Peridot and Lapis. So much like Peridot, I feel like Lapis is a pretty relatable character. I love her design. I love her backstory. They do a real good job at making you kind of sympathize with her. And even kind of like the ugly parts too, like her flaws, the way she like kind of mistreated Peridot at some points. Yeah, that too. Like, Steven Universe was kind of just the, like, villain of the week kind of format until Mirror Gem and Lapis gets introduced, which also introduces Homeworld to you and everything. So in a way, she also kind of is, like, the the thing that kind of like gets the show going. So I mean, that's also really cool for her. But yeah, so like along with Pearl and Peridot, Lapis is also a character that just a little more than S tier bitches. I just kind of relate to on a way that just is a little bit more like there's more of a personal connection to Lapis compared to the other characters at lower tiers. So that's why she's got to go there. And looks like here we have Jasper. Now Jasper is kind of an interesting character, because at first I was not a big fan of Jasper. I was kind of anti-Jasper in a way, believe it or not. So yeah, like a big thing we would have to say about Jasper is it is incredibly unfortunate that due to time restraints, they were not able to explore Jasper as much as they wanted to. I'm pretty certain that they wanted to like go through Jasper's redemption and development a lot earlier, but they just had to kind of like toss it off to the side for the sake of wanting to do other things, which is, you know, understandable. They did have to cut some content here and there. But I really like Jasper. Maybe not quite on the like relatable level, but I think Jasper, I gotta put Jasper up into S tier bitches because I love her design, love her character. Makes me think of like Vegeta in some ways. If you know Danganronpa, I like to say that Jasper and Sakura are fairly similar in a way. They kind of remind me of each other in some ways. Not entirely, but like I feel like it's not too much of a stretch to say that they're a bit similar. So yeah, I like Jasper quite a bit, and I really wish that we had gotten to see a little bit more of her. Unfortunate. Pink Diamond in the fuck you tier. Oh yeah, Pink Diamond deserves it. The only reason that Rose Quartz is above Pink Diamond is because I feel like I gotta give some kudos to Rose improving as a person, but fucking over Pearl gives her like many nega points. So she can't really be that high there. Chrysalis, you would understand if you watched the show, so heck off. Yeah, Pink just has like a fucking tier list of people she's fucked over based on how much she's fucked them over, basically. But yeah, next up we have I feel like you were in the beach episode too. Zebra Jasper, plus you're a Jasper. So I'm gonna have to put you there. This one? I don't know, is that a corrupted honestly, I think this one has to go in the I for Gore category, because I kind of don't remember that one. I think that was like one of the corrupted gems that Jasper was fighting in the Great North or something, if I had to take a stab. But yeah. Oh, right. So yeah, I wasn't even right, so that's definitely a I for Gore category. But next we have Skinny Jasper, part of the Famethist on the zoo. So again, a character that only appeared pretty briefly, but a really smug kind of character. I like her design and personality. Kind of hot, I have to agree with that as well. I feel like just mostly on the basis of being a simp, quite good as opposed to they aight. Gonna put her a little bit above there, a little bit above there. I would have loved to seen her maybe come down to Earth, maybe hang out in a little homeworld or something like that. So next we have the Jade. So this is from when they all go to homeworld, and they're having the ball, and they fuse during the ball, and kind of snowball all of the shenanigans that happen in homeworld because of that, and basically breaking that taboo. And I think the fact that they're they basically fuse after like being like, oh yeah, I never realized we could like be this way, and like they like each other a lot. It's like in a way they're kind of like a Garnet and like embodying a sort of like gay love shit. I'm gonna have to say Jade's gonna go up here and quite good as well. That's why I feel like they deserve to be. Oh yeah, I'm sure that once Era 3 came, they definitely became a permafusion. No doubt about that. Alright, so next up we have Hessenites. So Hessenite is from Save the Light, also appears in Unleash the Light. So, really good villain character, I think. I like the fact that via a video game, you get to sort of see her get redeemed in a way. I also think they were maybe planning on having her be in the show, but she got cut for the most part. There is one episode where Nephrite is like communicating to Steven via pictures, and she draws like a picture of Hessenites. And so like if you know, like if you knew the games, you would recognize Hessenites. So yeah, but otherwise like she never appeared in the show. I think kind of like Squaridot, I'm maybe gonna put her up in the Super Cool Cats, cause especially in Unleash the Lights, the thing I really like about Hessenite is the difference between Save the Light and Unleash the Light. In Save the Light, she comes across as very like serious, like villain, and you know, part of Homeworld, and you know, against the main characters and all that. But then in Unleash the Light, her, I guess, like true personality comes through, and she's kind of a dork, and I love that about her. And I feel like it's a little bit above the quite good category in that way. Now, if I was just basing this off of Save the Lights, Hessenite would maybe just be in the I category. But I think after playing Unleash the Lights, I would have to put her in Super Cool Cats. I feel like she earns that spot there. All the villains in this show are dorks. More or less, right? So next up we have, I forget their name, but one of the off-colors here. Rutile is her name, thank you very much. The Rutile twins. Oh yeah, so one of the off-colors. I don't know if there is as much to say, but I feel like she's pretty similar to Rondites. I just really enjoy the fusion. I love all of the off-colors. So, yeah. If I don't remember a character, you probably know. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. But yeah, I mean, not really much else to say. Just, same spiel I give about the off-colors. I really like the off-colors. I like how they introduce the concept of gems being off-colored, and how they sort of do that to, like, actual characters. So next we have Greg. So let me just check. I want to see, do we have just Greg, or is there also young Greg? Okay, so Greg is just all of Greg at once. So as I mentioned earlier when we were talking about songs, I really love all of Greg's songs. Like a Comet is a fucking banger. He's just a fantastic father. Like, holy shit, I wish I grew up with Greg as my father, and now my actual piece of shit father. Oh. Amazing songs. Dessert is better than Rose. Like, not to be controversial for a moment here, but he deserves way better than Rose. And I hope that he is having a great life now that Steven is, you know, off doing his own shit, and he's sitting back at Beach City by himself with all the gems and such. Yeah, I love his songs. Great dad, always trying to do his best. You know, a bit brave too. Like, think about Steven Universe's future. Like, you know, he was willing to fight Bluebird, even though he's just a human. You know, kind of has a bit of that same courageousness as Connie. Sacrificed his hair. That is true. He has sacrificed those gorgeous locks for a greater cause. And yep, and Save the Light too. Yeah, can't forget the games either. He's the playable character in Save the Light, and he you know, goes through and does everything along with Steven, Connie, and the gems. So I think all that's said and done, I gotta toss Greg up into S tier bitches. Just like a fantastic character all along, Greg is great. Right, just rocking out with that guitar the entire time. So next up down here we got Garnet. Oh, I mean, how much can we really talk about Garnet here? Fantastic character. Maybe the most kind of grounded of the Crystal Gems, so to speak. Voiced by Estelle. Estelle is fantastic. A lot of episodes, like, I feel like one of the earliest episodes I remember of Steven Universe that really tugged at me was Garnet's future vision. The one where she sees, like, multiple futures, and, like, I guess, like, all of them ended up with Steven being struck by lightning or something. But the end of the episode is, like, Steven's on the roof, like, you know, nearly crying, being all emotional, and Garnet's, like, down there, like, trying to reassure him, and, like, takes off her glasses to just tell him, like, how much she cares about him and loves him. And that's just like, it tugged at my feels. Tell you what. There's also just, like, multiple other things, like her taking care of Cat Steven. I loved that. I love that Garnet has this sort of... I feel like I relate to Garnet with her humor. She has this sort of deadpan approach to her humor, which I think is pretty similar to my own. Also, like, you know how a lot of times I laugh at my own jokes? That's also Garnet. Like Garnet also is that sort of like, I just told a joke, I am the funniest person in this room. Kind of has like the same vibes, you know? Greg's the dad that Steven needs, and Garnet is the mom. Yeah, Pearl's like the disaster wine mom, and Amethyst is the sister, and Garnet is like the mom. But yeah, probably no real surprise. Garnet gonna have to go up here in S tier, bitches. And again, the only reason that Garnet isn't any higher is just that on a personal level, I can't really connect to Garnet. I don't really like see myself in Garnet, you know? That being said, Garnet is a fantastic character, and I do like her quite a bit. Why not? It's a good way to describe her, yeah. I'm also going to have to run to the bathroom again real quick, so I'll be right back. Oh, and did I just come back to a remix of Pearl's Room? Oh yeah. I'd recognize Pearl's Room anywhere. Gonna learn how to play the piano just for this. Shout out to Pope Squidward, awesome. Oh yes, next we have okay, shit, what is her name again? I forget her name. As Beep Salt described her, the grandma of the old colors. Fluoride, that's what it is. I remember because it's like fluoride for your teeth. Now she's gone, but I'm still here. She has grandma energy. Oh, is Tsunami above it? Oh, Tsunami too strong. There we go. If we ever do a shout out again in the future, I won't be covering. Okay, so like Fluorite. Again with the off colors. A good one. Jokers, I know this one. It's chat. You're jokers. All of you. Can't believe y'all just got. I feel like for Fluorite. Puzzle. I'm glad that you've all been. I feel like Fluorite is just a smidge above the other off colors. Just because I like how she sort of fits that role of like the sort of sagely grandmother kind of thing, you know. Yeah, that too, Fixie. Like, like, you know, being like fluorite is also supposed to sort of represent a polyamorous relationship, I feel like. And so I like that it was shown in a healthy way. That I forget if it was either Lars or Steven that asked her, and then she sort of like explained how like there are 6 gems that wanted to permafuse together, and how like they're like not opposed to another one joining, but they'd all want to sort of, you know, like overall they'd have to like all vibe together. So like a very sort of small thing in, you know, the overall grand scheme of things. But I do really like how they sort of approach the idea of polyamory with fluorite and showed it in that way. So I feel like that's also a big reason why I have to put fluorite a bit above the other off colors. Yeah, so basically all off colors are deemed to be defective in some way. Like here we go. Because there's one other off color. Paradisha? Paradisha? I forget her name exactly. I know Rhea's about to say it though. Parasha, there we go. I can never say the name right. I'm gonna put her next to the other off colors because again, I'm a fan of the off colors. That's my take. I like the off colors. I remember Beep put her a little bit lower than the others for her. Her defect is that, unlike other sapphires that predict the future, she can only see things that either just happened or are, like, happening at the same time. But I found that kind of amusing. I kind of liked it, actually. She's also just, like, really sweet. Like, I feel like if you asked her to be your designated driver, she would say yes, like, without hesitation. You had a leggy ex-patty phase. Aw, that's cute. She has ping lag IRL. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think much else to say. Just kind of, along with the other off colors, I thought they were a good addition to the series. Larimar. I kind of feel like Larimar goes in the A category. Again, not because I dislike the character or that I like the character, but just the design I'm like on, like what little bit of lines they had. Yeah, she mentioned something about the screaming children, so I'm just gonna put her right there. Okay, so next up we have Spinel. Obviously a no me gusta. Fucking hate that stupid clown. Trash tier. But no, Spinel is the other mystery character that goes next to Pearl. I love Spinel. I relate to her quite a bit. Quite a lot, actually. Very similar to Pearl. I literally have 2 OCs that are Spinel gems. Just to give you an idea of how much I like Spinel. I didn't really, like... I liked her after the movie, and honestly, my opinion kind of changed for personal reasons. A big part of why I relate to Spinel is because when my exes broke up with me back in 2019, sort of like one of the after effects of like you know, resolving everything and all that shit, kind of made me relate a bit to Spinel and, you know, what I would consider sort of some of her insecurities and thoughts and such arose because of basically Pink Diamond massively fucking her over. So that is why alongside Pearl she's at the top category. It's just sort of like being able to look at the character and see a lot of ways I feel like I see myself in her. That, and also I just like her character. Like, both, you know, rejuvenated Spinel and current Spinel, like, adorable, lovable. If Spinel was real, I would go hang out at a carnival with her and win her some stuffed animals. And, like, maybe hold her hand, too. Literally, the Spinel brain rot. Understandable. Yeah, but Spinel, fantastic. She and Pearl both get the top category here when it comes to me. So, Spinel, keep being you. You're great. Alright, next up, looks like we have Emerald. Emerald's probably gonna have to go in the they category. Again, I wish we saw more of Emerald, kind of in the same way that we saw more of Hessenite. But I mean, she appears for like what, 1 or 2 episodes. I would I hope that there ends up being like a spin-off series of some sort that's like Lars and the Off Colors, and maybe Emerald appears more in that or something, like, you know, hypothetically. But yeah, I thought Emerald was really cool. Kind of unfortunate that we don't really see much more of her. I do quite like the design though. I love how I love that part of the design is that her gem is in her eye, so it's kind of like an eye patch, like a certain ruby that appears later on. But yeah, ooh, looks like we're getting into diamond territory down here now. All right, so the diamonds. I suppose to start off, they're all a giant woman, so you know I can't put them down too low. That being said, first off is White Diamond, the what, arch antagonist of the series, you might say, the head honcho of Homeworld. I think White Diamond is a pretty well written character. I also think that in general the diamonds and Steven are kind of meant to represent like a family, and like maybe not necessarily like an abusive family, but a family that has a lot of complications going on. And I think the White Diamond fits that unhealthy family dynamics, yes. Also, hi, Uncomfy Peridot. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, show for the off colors would be awesome. But yeah, so, White Diamond. I feel like for me, for White Diamond, I gotta say, they aight. I feel like a main thing with White Diamond is that kind of forgiven a little bit too readily. like I kind of feel like Steven and White Diamond would maybe need more time and more story to kind of like untangle the mess, so to speak. That being said, as like a character written into the story, White Diamond is fantastic. Like, really well written like villain, I would say. But you know, for the sake of a tier list, where I'm also taking into account how much I like relate to a character, I just gotta say like, like they, well, not like but like they're all right. They're all right. That's basically kind of where I am with White. Yeah, that too. The way that White Diamond gets like defeated was a little bit like to me. So next up we got Blue Diamond. So I do like Blue Diamond. I think in a way, in its own way, I feel like a Blue Diamond is almost a more chilling villain than Yellow. Cause like from flashbacks we see things like Blue Diamond is just like ready to shatter gems on a dime. You know, especially after she learns that you know, apparently Pink Diamond has been shattered. She's just like, she is just ready to go. So I think she works as a villain. I do appreciate the fact that she's sort of like the first one to kind of like come to terms to realize that she kind of fucked over Pink. And I guess like maybe tries to take some responsibility. But you know, with all that said, it's still kind of hard, like again going with the whole like unhealthy family dynamics. I kind of feel like I gotta put Blue next to White Diamond. Like, I don't dislike the characters. I kind of like them, but you know, I can't say that you know, I can't say that I like the Lapises and that I like Stag to the same extent that I like White Diamond and Blue Diamond, you know? So they just kind of have to go into that sort of like mid-tier area for me. Now, that being said, going along with Ray and Fixie here, we're on Yellow Diamond. So, I am going to have to put Yellow Diamond. Of all four of the diamonds, I do like Yellow Diamond. So, I think the thing that's kind of interesting to point out with Yellow Diamond is... So, she is the first diamond that we basically, learn more of, right? Like, kind of is like the first sort of to be, like, mentioned and villainous and all that. I kind of feel like Yellow Diamond kind of goes through this thing where it's like, she's earliest introduced, she's the most antagonistic, and I feel like compared to when Yellow Diamond first appears, she's the diamond that has the most development by the end of the series. Because let's think of it, like, she like poofs a Zircon, right? She's like antagonizing Paradox. She's, you know, willing to just like boom, zap, whatever. But I feel like she kind of shows the most enthusiasm for wanting to become a better person, or you know, better gem technically. And so that's why I feel like I gotta give Yellow a little bit. Gotta give Yellow a better tier than the other diamonds. Just, I'm gonna add that. Boom, zap, whatever. There we go. Yeah, that too. Like, as you know, all of you were talking, I didn't want to comment on it because I wanted to get to it and I put Yellow, but, yeah, like, Blue Diamond just kind of, like, gets everyone high, you know, in her little, you know, in her little room on Homeworld. And White Diamond, I guess, lets other diamonds, lets other gems control her for a little bit to, like, get through something. But, like, Yellow Diamond, the other thing, too, about Yellow is she seems to, like, express concern about, like, the gem experiments a little bit. And, like, kind of wanted to correct the wrongs that the Empire did overall. And I kind of feel like the other two diamonds just didn't feel the same way, you know? So yeah, Yellow, just a bit higher than the other two diamonds. Next we have, I don't remember her name, but she cuts pizzas in the beach episode. So, I'm gonna also put her alongside the other Jaspers and all that, and say you know, they are right. I enjoyed them. Yeah, a bit more morally gray, like. Like I suppose in a way I can sort of. She's like the most relatable. I don't know. I feel like Big Spite. That's her name. All right. So next up we have Bismuth. All right. The first thing I'm going to say about Bismuth, and I feel like this is right, and if you disagree, you're wrong, but Bismuth was right. I'm gonna say that Bismuth was right. Shattering the diamonds, especially during the war, was not a bad idea. And being aggressive in that way is not wrong. So, pour one out for Bismuth. I think it was highly unfair the way that after 2 episodes, they just, like, bubble Bismuth and she doesn't come back for, like, another 50 episodes? Don't like that. And yes, exactly, she is also a victim of Pink/Rose. And I kind of wish, in the same way that I wish that Pearl got more time talking about Pink Diamond, I wish that Bismuth had more time as well. Yeah, they bubbled her away again. Absolutely horrible. But yeah, Bismuth, I love her personality too. Her actress too, like Udo Berdoza, I think is her name, something like that. She played Crazy Eyes on Orange is the New Black. Uzo Aduba, that's her name. Also a character that I quite enjoyed too. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put Bismuth in S tier bitches. Because that is definitely where she deserves to be. Fantastic character. Not like Fantastic SSJ3, but S tier bitches. That's where business goes. So this is like another corrupted Jasper, I think. I'm probably going to put her next to the other ones. Definitely a Jasper. Quite a lot of Jaspers for sure. So next we have the gay Beatles. So you don't actually see them until Steven Universe Future, and then they're around for like a little bit. I feel like just the fact that you're I forgot. Just because there's not really like much else to them. Wait, let's do it. Wait, let's switch them so we're looking at each other. Yeah. We see them in Beetle form, but not like in like communicate to us form. Oh yeah. So that being said, like we don't really see much of them, and I think they appeared very briefly in like an episode in Future. But otherwise, we don't really know anything about them. They're essentially just background characters, so that's why they're going to get the AI treatment. All right, Alexandrites. I'm gonna say for Alexandrite is kind of similar to Obsidian for me. Just kind of like they're there, and that's kind of it. Like Alexandrite doesn't have like speaking lines or anything, so that kind of makes it hard for me to be able to like put them anywhere else, you know. Oh, sorry, the music's kind of fucking up here. Malachite, yes. That is true. Alexandrite did fuck up Malachite. My Firefox is being dumb. I'm dropping frames too? Oh no. Alright, I think it should be okay now. Okay, at any rate, okay, we got Stevani. Alright, Stevani. Well, you know, I am a fan of Connie. I am a fan of Steven. I gotta say, like, it's interesting, but in a way, I kind of like Stevani more than I like Connie as an individual. There's this kind of like something about their personality, the way that they exist. They're just kind of like there's like an extra oomph to Stevani that I think is really cool. Like, I don't know, I guess maybe because they're sort of more, like, self-aware or something. There's, like, a little bit of a more, like, relatableness. Like, I feel like compared to Steven and Connie, I can relate to Stevani, if that makes sense. So, I feel like for those reasons, gonna go ahead and put Connie up there in S tier, bitches. Wow, we still have a decent amount to go, huh? And next we come up to Amethyst. So, Amethyst, as I said before when we were talking about, Pearl, just like, in a lot of ways, I feel like I'm able to, relate to Amethyst. She actually was my favorite character for, Season 1, and I guess a bit of Season 2 as well. And a lot of the reason for that is sort of the, like, class clown, but also has, like, her own insecurities, issues that she deals with, and all that kind of stuff. So, like, still a very relatable character. Just, I guess, like, it's kind of funny. Like, the more we learn about Amethyst, the more that I did like her, but I didn't feel like I could connect to her as much, if that makes sense, on a personal level. So, Amethyst will be like Garnet. Definitely gets way up there. She does get up to S tier. She's just not any higher because I don't quite feel the same personal connection. The way that I do feel for Spinel, Pearl, Lapis, and Peridot. And hey, Kiara, thank you very much for the host. I appreciate that. Let me give you a little shout out. Appreciate that. Also, I'm gonna go do go to the bathroom again real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let us continue. So this is, I think, another corrupted Jasper, I want to say. Honestly, I forgot. Gonna have to say I forgot, because I don't remember this one. Oopsie daisy. So, Ronaldo is next. So, honestly, I was not a big fan of, Ronaldo. I wouldn't say that I hate Ronaldo, but I just kind of didn't like him. I'm honestly going to have to put Ronaldo in No Me Gusta, because I don't think I just like I'm not neutral on Ronaldo. I dislike him, but I don't hate him. So he's just gonna go in that sort of like No Me Gusta category. Lace Amethyst, I honestly don't remember her. Lars. Lars is definitely an interesting character. I strongly disliked Lars at first. I was not a fan of Lars basically until like near the end of the series. Basically when he dies and comes back. Oh, webcam's not up. Yeah, so like I really did just not really like him until that point. And then I feel like his character improved from there. And you know, like I said, I would enjoy watching like an Off Colors offshoot that had Lars in it and the other Off Colors. They definitely did do a good character development for him, though. I would not say that Lars is on par with the quite good characters, but I would say that Lars is, you know, he's alright. I feel like I could like Lars more if we got a little more character development, but I think because most of the series I just didn't like Lars, I just can't put him much higher than that, personally. Then we have Watermelon Stevens. I don't think there's much to say. Honestly, I want to put the Watermelon Stevens in like, I don't necessarily dislike the Watermelon Stevens, but I don't like them. They just kind of like very plainly served a purpose. I mean, yeah. We got ice cream. Ice cream sounds great. Steven. Okay, Steven. So yeah, Steven, you know, he was in it earlier, and I put him down to talk about him later. So the thing about Steven, which is like a like me personally thing, and not like a as a character thing. But I think taking into account that Steven Universe is a kids show, like it's on Cartoon Network, it's intended for people that are in like, you know, elementary school, middle school, high school, not necessarily college age people, certainly not people like me that are years out of college. I think Steven is probably super relatable for younger people. But for me, I could not really necessarily relate to Steven until Steven Universe Future. That's sort of like I sort of like started to see some you know, connections and all that, and like relatableness. But prior to that, not really. And it's kind of just because Steven, for the first, you know, 5 seasons in the first show, he is a kid and he's written that way, which is great. He does that fantastically. You know, that said, other characters I feel like I relate a lot more to. Other characters I just kind of like and enjoy their stories a little bit more. Yeah, basically like towards preteens, kind of. Also, hi Danny, hope you're doing well. So that all being said, Steven Universe, the titular character, I'm probably gonna have to put him in quite good. Like, fantastic character, but just can't. I kind of just like can't really put him much higher than that. But also like I wouldn't put him lower than that. Like, quite a good character, but Definitely a number of characters that I feel like are better and or a little more interesting. Basically, I feel like Steven is a good character, but there's like kind of a decent bit of nuance to when it comes to being able to enjoy him as a character. Which again, I think is mostly because Steven is meant to be relatable to the main audience, which is like teens and preteens, and not so much people like myself. I think that's basically where that's coming from. Okay, so next up we have the pink whale from the dream sequence, I think. I guess that's gonna go into the ad category. Don't really have much of a reason to put him any higher than that. Rose's room, yeah. Yeah, had like a line and it was there for like 30 seconds. Bluebird, much like Aquamarine, gonna put you into the fuck you category. Didn't like Bluebird. You're the reason that Greg cut his hair, and you basically have no redeeming qualities. So go fuck yourself. That's basically what I gotta say for Bluebird. Alright, next up we have Blue Pearl. Now, gotta say, I like Blue Pearl. She's super cute. I like Yellow Pearl as well. I like that she's an artist. I love her hair. I love her design. It's absolutely adorable. And you know, I'm a bit of a slut for pearls. We've already established this fact. So that being said, I'm gonna put Blue Pearl up in Super Cool Cats. She goes really up. I love her voice too. Oh, it's so good. Plus, like, when my hair is like a little bit shorter, it kind of is similar to Blue Pearl's. Like, I can even like kind of like put my hair forward like this and like kind of cover my face a bit. I have become Blue Pearl. Yeah, kind of like I don't really like. I feel like Bluebird maybe needed like another episode or something. This is kind of like oddly put in. Next up we have Blue Zircon. So I'm gonna grab a Yellow Zircon as well. While we're at here, mostly because the fandom kind of turned me on a little more to the Zircons. To even though they didn't appear as much, to put them above the I category to quite good. I would have liked if they got explored a little bit more, but I do really like the whole like lawyer thing that they're going with for them. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I do see that. I do see that. I agree with that. Yeah. Okay, so here we have Buck Dewey, the son of Mayor Dewey. I'm also just kind of going to put all the cool kids together. Buck, Jenny. Yeah, Buck, Jenny, Kiki, three of them, yeah, they're all pretty cool. I kind of feel like there's not much else to say. Yeah, I mean, Buck's got the sunglasses, he's gotta be cool. Plus, I liked how, along with Sour Cream, which, where are you, Sour Cream? Wait, does this tier list not have sour cream? No, he's not up there. This tier list doesn't have sour. No, Lion is here. They have Lion. They don't have sour cream though. This tier list has the fucking goat, but it doesn't have sour cream. I'm not happy about that. Okay, well, we're going to talk about. Okay, I guess like we're going to put Onion here as well. So yeah, Onion and Sour Cream were also characters I thought were really cool. I did like all the cool kids. I would say they're quite good. I also like how they sort of, in a way, kind of emulate the Crystal Gems. Like, you know, Buck is sort of like laid back and has the glasses and everything, kind of like Garnet. I really like how they did that. That was a pretty cool addition to the show. But yeah, cool kids were all cool. I also like the fact that, like, when they wanted Lars to hang out with him, like, they were cool about it. Like, they weren't, like, bullies or anything. So I liked that the show kind of, like, you know, represented, like, the cool kids in that way. Same thing with, Onion, I guess. Onion was just kind of, like, chaos. Like, I almost want to put Onion into, like, his own tier that's just Onion because of that. But yeah, Onion. And also in the games in Save the Light, he's just everywhere, opening up shop and selling you items. I love that about him. I guess, like, in Future, he was kind of cool, too. We kind of got, like, one episode kind of centered around him. I feel like there was maybe, like, a little more going on with Onion. Like maybe if they had more time to, maybe if they had more time to explore the characters in the show, we might have seen more of Onion. Because I kind of feel like there's a thing or two kind of missing. That being said, yeah, Cool Kids and Onion, they're all going to go into the quite good category, I'd say. Lapis, top tier, or Riot? Lapis is pretty high up there. Almost at the top tier. And yeah, Save the Light is pretty good. Onion was just chaos. Definitely. Was this like the mayor of Beach City in a flashback or something? I forgot. I don't know who that is. Is that Mayor Dewey's dad? One of the Deweys? Yeah, I was thinking like a Dewey in a flashback or something. Then we have a Red Jasper. I think part of the Famethist, maybe. And there, the Famethist isn't here. Carnelian. I mean, I'm gonna have to put Carnelian in the I Forgot category because I don't remember. Cat Steven. I mean, it's a. how can I not put Cat Steven in S tier? I mean, does anything else need to be said? Adorable little cat that Garnet took care of. Only has one eye, stray cat. I mean, to be frank, like Cat Steven almost deserves to be up there, but I can't quite relate to a cat on that level. S tier without a doubt, though. S tier. Speaking of, we got Lion next. Lion is also great. I think we're just gonna have to put Lion right up there at S tier as well. Great character. Literally, it doesn't even say anything, but the personality really shines through. Also appears in Save the Light. Also in Unleash the Lights. I don't know if Lion was in Attack the Light. I've never played the game, so I don't know. But even without the games, I would definitely say S tier. Lion is fantastic. Yep. And now Jim is over here. Not staring at you, but staring at the stream the entire time. I never really thought about that. Now Jim Morrison is like staring at the chat the entire time. Oh yeah, I know Lion's in Unleash the Light, along with Connie as a playable character. Attack the Light. I'm not sure if he's in Attack the Light. What are you? I don't know, a Jasper or something? I forgot. I don't know who that is. Ooh, is this the cluster? The cluster. Oh, the gem that Yellow was helping? Again, I forgot, because they were around for, what, like 20 seconds? I think the cluster I'm going to put in the, they-I category. Again, just kind of like a lot of these characters, you're just kind of... They're there and they sort of like help the plot, but aren't really like, personally connectable, you know? Again, like, not that these characters are bad, but there just isn't too much more to them. Alright, so this here is Lars's dad, I think. Kind of again with the mother, not much else to really say, so putting him next to the mom. They're basically there for world building purposes and nothing else. Demantoid. Demantoid and Pyrope. Not as cool as Hessenites, but I would say they're quite good. I really enjoyed them. They're in Unleash the Lights. They're pretty cool characters. They're good villains. Well, I'm gonna put Pyrope first because I feel like I liked her a little bit more than Demantoid, but they're still like really cool characters. I like them quite a lot. So that's where we're going to place them in quite good. Yeah, seriously, and there's like Dogcopter, like Dogcopter is in here, but Sour Cream isn't. I don't know how they managed to forget Sour Cream. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I could get leaving out like Onion's friends from that one episode, but you're leaving out Sour Cream. How do you do that? Ridiculous. Connie's mom. Okay, so Connie's mom is a pretty cool character. I like her quite a lot. I'm gonna have to put her into quite good, I think. She did get a little more screen time and more important screen time than I think Vidalia did. Although I kind of like Vidalia more. But otherwise, yeah, good character, good character. Yeah, and I also like how they sort of make parallels between like between her and between Yellow Diamond, like in a sort of like family factor. Thought that was good. Next up we have character I don't think I recognize. I'm probably gonna have to put this one into the I forgot category. Oh, another gem that got repaired. Ooh, Mr. Frowny, I think his name was. Mr. Frowny, yeah. I feel like Mr. Frowny. I'm gonna put Mr. Frowny into quite good. A step above they aight, because there was just this sort of atmosphere to that entire episode that just like, even though it was a little bit of an earlier episode, like earlier season episode, it kind of had more serious undertones to it. So I just really liked the overall atmosphere, and the fact that Steven seemed very, I don't know, like conflicted, not necessarily conflicted, but sort of like he didn't really know what to do about Mr. Frowny. And I kind of like that they sort of threw that at Steven to sort of, for him to sort of like deal with and reconcile with. Oh yeah, definitely. Like Mr. Frowny definitely represents some sort of like chronic depression or something like that. So yeah, even though he was just there for one episode, he felt kind of impactful. Like, he definitely felt more impactful than like Lars's parents, for example, or like the gems that just kind of like appeared in Beach City after they got uncorrupted. Jamie the mailman. Gotta say, I don't dislike Jamie, but I have mostly neutral feelings on Jamie. More like I just find him kind of like, he was like low-key kind of annoying, but not like bad, like not like Rose. Like, no, I like I like dislike Rose and like Holly Blue and Ronaldo, like actively dislike. Jamie, I don't feel like I actively dislike. I'm just kind of like, eh. I think during the movie he also like took part in I think that during the movie he took part in like helping out Beach City, like evacuating people and all that. So at the very least he did do more than Ronaldo, so that's where he's gonna go. Kevin. Yeah, Kevin's an asshole. I don't think we gotta talk much more about Kevin. He, like, existed literally just to be a piece of shit, I think. Yeah, I think he was like a theater. He was like a theater dude. I don't know if it was like implied or outright said, but it was like basically, yeah, he was like a theater kid of some sort. Yeah, Kevin, creepy asshole, piece of shit kind of character. Very much like written to be the kind of person that you dislike. So let's see. We have Kiki's dad here. I'd probably to put them. I'm probably gonna put him next to Petey's father. Like, again, this row isn't necessary that I don't like the character. Is that they're just kind of there. And that's how I kind of feel here. Like, he exists basically just to help flesh out the world. And that's kind of it. Like, nothing really more, nothing really less. So, yeah, I think he fits there pretty well. Next up we have Mr. Smiley. I honestly just kind of like Mr. Frowny more because it's like he just sort of like inserts this sort of like uncomfortable like a sort of obstacle that Steven has to like come in contact with and reconcile with. Whereas Mr. Smiley is sort of there just to like make the world be alive, but I kind of like him more than these other characters. Yeah, like overall like good comic relief, but he's just there to help the world feel alive and nothing really else. Sadie's mom? I'm probably gonna have to say the same about Sadie's mom. Barb, yeah, Barb. Like, you know, I liked her. I enjoyed her sort of place among the story, but I guess beyond that, I don't really like her that much. She's mostly kind of there to like, I feel like help Sadie in particular be a more relatable character. Like existing to be an enhancer onto a different character. Yeah, overbearing in different ways for sure. Next we have, okay, I know this is all the I don't know why the Ruby squad is like, I'll disconnect like that. Okay, so Eyeball is a part of the Bluebird fusion, so fuck you. Honestly, I feel like all of the Ruby squad, I'm just gonna say that they're aight. I'm mostly just kind of having like neutral feelings on them. More or less, again, just like they're good for improving the rest of the Rubies. But I mean, the rest of the characters, but like on their own, just kind of like I'm A on them. Oh, there's another one. But yeah. The grandma? Oh yeah, Navy. Navy was a little piece of shit, that's for sure. Nanafu. Yeah, her. You know, there's something appealing about her. I feel like I want to toss her up into the quite good category. Like, definitely a more memorable character than the others, I would say. I also love the fact that she just like decimated Mayor Dewey in the election. That's probably like one of the coolest things a human character has done in any Steven Universe episode. Yes, exactly. The mayor, the way better mayor than Dewey. Mystery Girl. I'm gonna toss Mystery Girl up into quite good. I have like a whole spiel I can go on with Pearl and Mystery Girl, and why I feel like that would have been a great ship from a literary perspective for Pearl in particular to have ended up with a human. I really wish we got more of Mystery Girl. I feel like Mystery Girl, along with Jasper's redemption, exploring the off colors more, just stuff that got kind of sidelined for other things for time constraint reasons. So unfortunately, I think that Mystery Girl also suffered from that. We probably would have seen more of her, but you know, the Crewniverse decided that they wanted to explore other things. Sorry, given the potential they wouldn't be able to do everything, it was one of the things they just kind of cut for time reasons. Yeah, I feel like the looking like Rose was meant to be a sort of like again, I wish they ended up talking about it, because that would have been great. Like, Pearl, you're into this person who looks just like Rose. Let's talk about why that's an issue. But then they didn't. PD. Not much thoughts on PD. A little bit higher than just the A category, characters. I like PD, but not really too much else to say. I feel like he was really good for a sort of like a human character around the same age as Steven. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, it would have been nice if we saw more sort of slice of life episodes with like maybe Steven and PD. Ooh, Mayor Dewey. I gotta say, Mayor Dewey, I think I'm gonna toss him into the category, because again, a character like I don't necessarily like Mayor Dewey, but I don't dislike him. He's just like very much in that sort of neutral category for me, and that's about it. There's just like nothing that stands out in a positive light, but also I don't dislike him like I do other characters. Yeah. I honestly kind of feel like maybe with PD, I wouldn't be surprised if they maybe shifted some episodes or themes over to like Connie having them instead to make Connie a bigger character. Pumpkin. So Pumpkin is basically a dog, so I feel like Pumpkin's gotta go up into S tier alongside Cat, Steven, and Lion. Pumpkin's great, and F's to Pumpkin, by the way, since it's heavily implied that Pumpkin is fucking dead by the time Steven Universe Future comes around. That sucks. Rainbow Quartz 2.0. Rainbow Quartz is gonna go, honestly, it's, I think part of the Pearl that's in there is gonna have to make Rainbow Quartz 2.0 go up into S tier bitches. I really like Rainbow Quartz 2.0. I love the little British accent that's going on. I like the design. The powers, the sort of like Mary Poppins thing that's going on. Not quite like a relatable character, but a character that I find is really, really fun. The Blackbird song, yes, it's really good. Also, hey Shadow Meme, hope you're doing well. It is quite big. Ruby and Sapphire. I'd have to say, I feel like I can't really put Ruby and Sapphire into S tier. I feel like I can't do that. I do like Ruby and Sapphire though, so I'm gonna put them up here into Super Cool Cats. Like, the thing I'd have to say is basically I like Garnet more than I like Sapphire and Ruby as individuals. And I feel like in the context of a tier list, that's why I would, regardless of where I put Garnet, I would have to put the two of them below and not on par with Garnet. So like I said, they're great characters, and you know, they're high up there. They're super cool cats. You know, they're alongside greats such as Connie and Vidalia. But I just can't put them. I just couldn't put Sapphire and Ruby on the same tier as like Greg, for example. Like as individuals, I just don't feel like they have that same level of impact. So yeah, Sadie. Honestly, Sadie, I think Sadie's got to be S tier for me. I love Sadie. Sadie's an awesome character. I feel pretty satisfied with how much we got to see of Sadie. Obviously, more would have been better. I love her songs too. Everything about Sadie is just like really adorable. Like I would totally be Sadie's friend in real life, without a doubt. Next we have Smokey. And I gotta say for Smokey, Smokey is good, but compared to some of the other fusions, I just, Smokey's like the Steven fusion that doesn't do as much for me. Like, I do like Smoky Quartz. You know, they are going in a quite good category, but I feel like there's this, like, I don't know, like, there's something that these other fusions have that Smokey doesn't for me. Still a great character, though. Smokey is a great character. See, we got some more Smokey lovers in chat. Snowflake Obsidian. Again, you had like one line. I'm going to put you up into the Ike category. Surprise cameo by Ian, by the way. He voices Snowflake. So this is Connie's dad. The thing is, Connie's dad is a security guard, which is like cop adjacent, which is a bit disappointing. Based solely on his chosen occupation, I gotta say he's just all right. Like if he quits his job and gets a real job, like at a grocery store or you know, like being a taxi driver or something, I might bump him up. As is though, gotta put him at the IT category. Goat Steven. Thing is, Goat Steven is definitely not gonna be amongst the other animals. So, I'm gonna put you in the egg category, to be honest. Like, you're just kind of there. I don't know why you're on his tier list. Enjoy your spot next to Whale. Goat Steven did betray. Alright, next up we have Sunstone. Again, Sunstone, friggin' awesome. I'm gonna throw Sunstone up here at S tier bitches. Breaks the fourth wall, does like Dare-esque PSAs, which is friggin' cool. I love the design, the voice, the powers, everything. Nothing that I can say I really dislike about Sunstone. Right? Yeah. Did we not have Watermelon Stevens? Same thing, the egg category. Next up we have Andy, the homophobic uncle. I don't hate him, but I do dislike him. Andy is gonna be getting the no me gusta category for me. Honestly, don't feel like there's much more to say on that. Yeah, like, he does kind of turn around a bit. Like, maybe if we got to see more of Andy, like, if he became a more important character, and we got to see how he went from being, like, kind of like an ass to being, like, a cool person, that would have been awesome. But because we didn't, I can't really, like, I just couldn't put Andy much higher than that. Yellow Pearl. Yellow Pearl, we have to put next to her girlfriend, Blue Pearl. Up here in Super Cool Cats. Again, I love the pearls, so I love her sassiness. I love how sassy she is, how kind of like bossy it can kind of be. It's really adorable. I love her onion-shaped hair too. Her like nasally kind of voice. Like, Yellow Pearl is like a little shit in a way that you just enjoy quite a lot. So she is going up to next to Blue Pearl for me. And last but not least, we have Yellowtail. And a bit anticlimactic, but Yellowtails is kind of like for me. I mean, they are right. Like, honestly, no. Yellowtail goes down to Like, he's there, but, you know, we can't understand him. He doesn't really do much for the plot. So, that's where he goes. And, that is my tier list of Steven Universe characters. And, holy shit, we've been doing this for like 3 hours. I didn't think that a Steven Universe tier list would take me this long. Oh, 2.0 is right here, Loki. See? Yeah, Rainbow Quartz 2.0 is up in S tier. Yeah, I mean, I did say that this was going to be like a discourse analyzation kind of thing. We weren't just going to go through it in like 2 minutes. We're going to have to like talk about every character. But yeah, so basically, no, I mean, I am going to highlight this and put it on my YouTube though. If you didn't know, I do have a YouTube channel, if you want to go ahead and subscribe to it. I do put, when I do a casual playthrough, I upload it. Highlights get put up there, speedrun PBs, etc. Mario Party CPU matches are also being put up there. But yeah, this is my list. Pearl and Spinel being the two characters I just, like, intensely relate to. Peridot and Lapis, close behind. You know, lots of pearls up here for S tier. Forgot these characters. You know, fuck Kevin. Fuck Marty. Fuck Pink Diamond. Fuck Bluebird. And fuck Aquamarine. And then, disliking these characters. Very neutral on these characters. Thinking all these characters alright. All these characters pretty good. These characters all pretty awesome. These characters kicking some major ass. And then, my babes.